In 2005, the very first Veyrons rolled out of production. The earliest buyers weren't ordinary car enthusiasts. They were billionaires, princes, and world-famous entertainers. The very first owner was Sheikh Hamad, a passionate car collector from the Middle East. Soon after, Hollywood actors, iconic musicians, and tech tycoons joined the list. Some never even drove their cars. They simply displayed them in private showrooms like priceless works of art. This made one thing clear. The Veyron wasn't just a car. It was a symbol of power and status. But the reality of owning the fastest car in the world quickly became obvious. Fuel consumption was staggering, around 30 liters for every 100 kilometers. Parking in cities was a nightmare. The car was simply too wide and heavy. Tires had to be replaced every 15,000 kilometers, costing $120,000 per set. One owner admitted, "I bought a car I love to look at, but I'm terrified to drive it." Some hid their Veyrons away in storage facilities, afraid of scratching them with daily use. In one case, the very first owner pushed the car on its debut drive. At just 180 kilometers per hour, the brakes overheated. The car had to sit idle for 30 minutes to cool down. Luckily, disaster was avoided. Behind closed doors, many famous owners only tested their Veyrons at midnight on empty, heavily guarded roads. The truth was undeniable. The Veyron wasn't merely a machine. It was a statement of wealth, prestige, and excess. Each one carried a story: who had bought it, what limits they pushed, and the hidden risks they faced. According to Volkswagen's internal reports, nearly 10 out of the first 50 Veyrons were deemed unfit for daily use due to serious technical issues. This revealed a harsh truth. Being a supercar meant carrying both glory and disaster. As the first owners experienced the raw power of the Veyron, another problem became clear. This car exists for prestige, but for the company, it's a financial nightmare. The Veyron gave Bugatti and Volkswagen global fame, but at the same time, it drained billions and shook the company's finances to the core. And yet, the story was far from over. In the next chapter, you'll discover how the super sport model shattered world records, while pushing Volkswagen closer than ever to the edge of collapse. By 2010, Bugatti had achieved what most believed was impossible: a production car faster than anything else on Earth. The Veyron 16.4 Super Sport reached an astonishing 431 kilometers per hour, officially crowned by Guinness World Records as the fastest production car in the world. At first, the record was questioned because the test car used special tires and aerodynamic tweaks to reduce drag. But the result was undeniable. The Super Sport had rewritten history. Behind its success lay hidden engineering marvels: an adaptive rear wing that lifted for stability at extreme speeds, special Michelin Pilot Sport (PAX) tires, built to survive 400+ kilometers per hour, a reworked W16 engine, boosted to 1,200 horsepower, up from 1,001 in the standard Veyron. This was no longer just a road car. It was a masterpiece of technology. But there was a problem no record could hide. Each Super Sport cost Volkswagen $5 to $7 million to build. The selling price? Around $2 million. That meant every sale brought millions in losses. As one internal report admitted, "This car is a masterpiece, but it bankrupts us with every sale." And engineers later reflected, "We didn't just want a fast car, we wanted to prove that engineering could achieve the impossible." The Veyron was never meant to be profitable. It was built for prestige, to cement Bugatti as the most elite name in the automotive world. That image paved the way for future icons like the Chiron and the next generation of hypercars. The Super Sport changed the industry forever. Koenigsegg, Pagani, and McLaren all launched new machines to chase its records. The 1,000 horsepower benchmark became the new standard for hypercars. And yet, financially, Volkswagen was bleeding with every car that left the factory. The Veyron had become a legend, the fastest, the most luxurious, the most advanced car of its era. But every sale carried with it loss, risk, and pressure. And the real tragedy was yet to come. The Bugatti Veyron wasn't just a car. It became a symbol of wealth, a status icon, a statement of engineering supremacy, and a permanent fixture in global pop culture. Veyron appeared in countless Hollywood blockbusters. Fast and Furious franchise Transformers movies and music videos, rap and pop artists showcased the Veyron as the ultimate symbol of luxury and success. As one famous rapper put it, "It's not just a car, it's a lifestyle." Video games like Need for Speed, Forza Horizon, and Gran Turismo cemented its legend. For millions of young players, the Veyron became the dream hypercar, the one they wanted to one day own in real life. But not all of its stories were glamorous. Some models were linked to illegal street races and underground events. In a few cases, celebrity owners even kept their Veyrons hidden, knowing that taking such a priceless machine out on public roads was a million-dollar risk. These details only surfaced in internal reports. By then, the Veyron had gone beyond being just a car. It was an icon, a cultural phenomenon, a legend written into history. But the story didn't end there, because for Volkswagen, the financial risk was far from over. In the next episode, you'll discover how the Veyron's legacy paved the way for the next generation hypercar, the Bugatti Veyron, and how this loss-making masterpiece became one of the greatest legends in automotive history. Don't miss what's coming next. Subscribe, hit the like button, and share your thoughts in the comments. Because the most exciting part is still ahead.